This video is for everybody. And it might seem at first like it's specifically for gay teens who are about to come out, but that's just because I had this vision, this dream, that I would go back in a time machine and talk to myself when I was coming out in high school in 1995 in Pennsylvania. And I can't exactly do that, but I can talk to you. Here are some things I've seen about coming out of the closet in step by step by step by step. And we start with adults. They don't know what they're doing. Now, that might seem a little harsh at first. Most of them do know, most of the time, what they're doing, but we're all creating it as we go along. So if you hear an adult say something, gay is wrong or gay is bad, say something that really hurts your feelings, whew-wee, you can know that it's what they were taught, it's where they're coming from, and it's their view of what the world is. You are welcome here to have your own view of what the world is, and to have your own view of how the world works. Because there is nothing wrong with you. Being young, being gay, being trans, being the shortest person at school, whatever the example is, there's nothing wrong with any of it. There's nothing wrong with you. People's reactions might make you feel like it's your fault, might make you feel like there is something wrong with you, and if only you could be like other people, but there never was anything wrong with you. Nothing. You're welcome here as much as anybody else. Coming out is a process, and it may take a while. You might choose to take your time. It definitely, in my experience, feels really good to be finally honest and to be finally open and free in that way. And some people, I guess, their personality, you just want to go all over and tell everybody and put it on Facebook. But you might go slow at first. And here's why. Because it might be best to find the 2 people, the 3 people that have already shown you that they respect you, that have already shown you that they can be kind, that they can be caring, that they can really listen to what you have to say. You might try to find people that really see the whole big picture of who you are, and that you get a sense can accept that whole big picture of who you are, and then tell them at first, and see how it goes. It's gonna be your whole life long. You'll keep coming out, keep coming out. There are ways I do it still today, all these years later. So you might as well start slow and build a little momentum as you go. Number 4, family is something you choose. Whew, this can be a tough one, because especially if you live with mom and dad, or depending on your circumstances, it might be a difficult one to think about right now. But as you go, you're going to gather people around you that support you. You're going to get better and better at telling who really gets that big picture of who you are, and who's ready to accept and love that big picture of who you are. And those are the people you're going to choose to be in your family. Some of them might even be biologically related to you. But I put it on my list here because I want you to know that you can choose who you connect with. You can choose who you risk that connection with. So take as much time as you need to consider that. The best news of all is the last one. It gets better now. I love that everybody's making these videos about it gets better, and it shows that a lot of people care about you. But the thing that might be missing is, well, gee, what do I do now? The kind of implication in those videos, the thing that they're kind of saying is, it gets better in college, it gets better once you're an adult and you're on your own. I'm here to tell you there's stuff you can do to make it better now. And it's the stuff you're already doing. Thinking about these things, considering who you're going to tell and how, and what ways you're going to be honest with yourself and with other people. That is a better quality of life now. That is a better way to see the world. Watching videos like this and connecting with like-minded people who support you for who you are. That's great work. It gets better now. If you happen to be an older gay person or an older trans person, anybody who has wisdom for younger folks, put it in the comments, and we'll be just a big long repository of ways to let life get better now.